problems, and I said no problem. That man came in and listened to the last 10 years of my life, and he sat and cried, and he told me how wonderful he thought I am, and that he would help me. And he really did, he was amazing. He arranged mediation for me and Mick. He also made sure that Mick was having regular contact. Anyway, we got to the mediation with school, and Mick really saw his arse about it, because he didn't like the fact that these people were saying, no, you need to step up and give this girl a break. She needs regular contact and regular days and times. He wouldn't have it, didn't like it, but he had no choice. He had to agree with it. The first week that went into place, where Mick gets 50% of the children, Leia was left at school. Mick, again, thought it was my duty, because I do not work. I was at college, actually, at the time. I was doing a mental health level 2 certificate, which I did, and I've passed, thank you. Since Mick has been having the children 50% of the time, their attendance has gone down, which he's stated comes from me. And it's clear, black and white. Lewis, when I was at my worst, I mean, look at Lewis's now, year 5, just look at this, how it reads. It just reads like me and my mum. Lewis is quite possibly the most kind-natured boy I have ever had the pleasure of teaching. He never has a bad word to say about anyone, and will stand up to anyone he feels is being unkind to someone else in the most charming and charismatic way possible. He has charm and sincerity that cannot be taught in the classroom. Where are we? Sorry, I've lost it. That cannot be taught. He's able to verbalise why he feels someone is treating somebody else unfairly in a way that makes others sit up and listen. An amazing characteristic to have. Lewis is able to work very well in a group and has the ability to listen to the ideas of others while still having confidence to express his own. And I just wanted to read that paragraph to you. Leo's just got his report on Friday. It basically says the same thing about him. His report before that, again, Lewis's attendance, we'll show you here. Hang on, where are we? There. 86.8%. That was, what? Yeah. July last year. What's this one? This is the year I was at my worst, 2019. Lewis's attendance, despite Mick never having them, and me being as off the rails as you all seem to think I am, I don't know. Jesus. There we go. Attendance from that year. I've just seen it there. Where is it now? Well, it could have been there. What's it? 319 days. Oh, hang on. No. 362 days he could be there. He's supposed to be there. His actual attendance is 319. It's like 92% if you work it out like that. I don't understand why they've not put a percentage on that one. What's this one? Again, an amazing. Here's one. His attendance is another one. 93.2%. That year is 2018. Another bad year for me. But Mick weren't involved. And then guess what? 2019 comes along and bang, their attendance starts dropping. So, I've never said a word about Mick. I don't call him to the children. I know what he gets up to. I have sought help from everywhere because I have needed it from somebody. Anybody. But instead, I've had to do this on my own. And as you can hear, I'm not right. It's made me very, very poorly. To a point where my children are suffering. My kids that I have worked so hard on this past 5 years on my own while helping everybody else. At the same time, I've put my children in a position where now they're crying. They want to be at home. I didn't know what I was agreeing to. That social worker that was involved at the time told me that everything was staying the same because there's nothing that everything that he said about me, which is malicious and lies, it's an actual mirror. He's mirroring himself. I don't help him anymore, and you can tell I don't. My children are hungry when they're with their dad. He's moody and shouts out because they want me. I've done everything I can to keep these children smiling and happy, even though I've got nothing. And you can see that with them, especially Lewis. Now, I've got Lewis to a point where he's past that crucial head fucked up time. You know that your parents can very easily do when you're like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So easy, and they don't even know. And I have kept my children from any sort of heartache or harm only for this. Now, my children, heartache, crying constantly, dad slagging me off all the time. I sat there with Leo this weekend, and he's when I'm saying how much his dad loves him through gritted teeth. Because I hate the bastard, I swear to God. If it weren't for my children, I'd have fucking killed him. And I can't believe it's been I can't believe nobody's stepped in and sorted this man out. Look, I can't even hold the camera straight. I'm wired all the time. All the time. Just talk to myself, flip out at nothing. I pulled my fingernails off. Threw myself down the stairs. Because all these people that are in my life, and I always end up picking myself up off the floor. But even with the problems and my cocaine abuse, which I've never been able to get over because nobody will let me. Do you know I used to drink 6 litres of cider a day? And snort a hell of a lot of cocaine. Do you know, even then, my kids, nobody knew. Nobody. Not one person. And the only people that have brought trouble to my door are the ones that are supposed to love me. Every single one of them that have helped Anne. Where the fuck she's gone, I don't know. Well, I do. Mick, I've helped him for years, despite the shit that he's given me. And all the lies all the time. The bloody... When I first moved in with Duff, he's seeing his ex that he got with before me. And I hacked into his Facebook Messenger, so wish I'd have kept those texts, to find them both plotting to take my children off me. I rang my sister that day and I was going sick down the phone.